Hello, everyone. I am sitting down today in my studio at my desk. And when I was lying in bed this morning, trying to get up, trying to wake up, I had this thought that today I wanted to make some soft sculptures. I get these whims, and sometimes you've just got to follow them. I actually went op shopping, thrift store shopping for the Americans amongst us, or opportunity shopping or charity shopping, depending on where you're from in the world, and I found this shirt with this leopard print on it. When I'm thrift store shopping, I often look for pieces with nice fabric that I can use for soft sculptures. This is actually a nice shirt, but it's quite a large size, so it's way too big for me. And I like the fabric because it's a linen cotton blend, so it's a nice natural fiber. And I've had this thought for a while that I want to create a leopard soft sculpture. And I thought, well, this fabric's kind of perfect. So I'm going to attempt to make a leopard with this fabric. And I also have had this idea for a while. Years and years ago, I used to make a lot of soft sculptures out of felt. And I used to make these sacred hearts. And I just did a sacred heart painting, which I showed in last week's video. And I want to create another sacred heart soft sculpture. And they might make a nice series of sculptures because I'm imagining beading them and making them quite decorative. So I'm actually going to make it out of a blue fabric, which is not probably what you'd expect, but I have this lovely Indian block print fabric, and I've used this for a lot of soft sculptures. What I do is I turn it inside out, and so I think I'll use this for the Sacred Heart, and I've got some other blue block print fabric as well that I might use different ones for the flames or different parts of it. So that's what I'm planning on doing today. And I thought I'd just take you along with me and show you the process of how I create these soft sculptures. First of all, I am going to draw a simple idea of what I want to create. Now, this might change along the way. It often does, but we'll see. It's just good to have an idea in mind so you can create a rough pattern and before you get started, have some kind of idea of where you're going. So I'm going to do that, and I'll take you through the process. Okay. Okay, so I've drawn my leopard here, and now I'm going to make this a pattern by separating all the different parts of it and drawing it out on a big blank sheet of paper so that I can transfer this to the fabric and then cut around those shapes. So it's just a matter of separating out the pieces. I'll definitely separate the body from the head, and then I'll probably make the ears separate and sew them into the head. And then all of this on the face, I'll hand stitch in. So it might just be 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure whether to make the tail separate or not, but we'll get to that. Yeah. I've sewn all the separate pieces now together and then turned them in the right way. So I've got the head here and the body with the tail, and you'll notice that the head is a lot bigger than the body. That was by choice, because I want that to stand out because it's going to have the most detail. And then the ears I was going to sew into the head, but I forgot. So I'm just going to stitch them on. Now, I really love to just be really free and just to make this up as I go along. So it doesn't matter. And seeing those stitches is kind of part of the charm in the end. It's, yeah, all those little extra stitches just give the textile piece a lot more character. So now I'm going to stuff these, and then I'll get to doing all the details like the face and all of the stitching and embroidery. Okay, it's about 5:30 in the afternoon, 5:45-ish, and I'm nearly finished my little leopard. So there's the body done, and I'll attach the head here. And this is the head. I've yet to put the whiskers on, but after that the head's finished. And then it will go on the head like this. Let's see if I can show you better. Well, I might just have to wait until it's put together to show you, but yeah, I'm nearly done. How fun. brand new day. I'm back at it today. I actually finished my little leopard last night, so I'm going to show you. Here we go. The little guy's finished. Got the lime green whiskers and a pink nose and big eyes. And yeah, I think it's actually very, very cute. You can see I've put the head on, like stitched it on there onto the body. And yeah, it's very cute. It kind of gives it that 3D effect. It looks like the head's really jutting out towards you. And also last night I stitched this heart together. I forgot to turn the fabric inside out. So it's meant to be much duller than this, but this is kind of cool. I think I'll have fun decorating this today and see what I come up with. I've been tinkering around with my heart for an hour and a half now, and I'm just not feeling it today. I did embroider the top here, which I love, and I've been looking at bits and bobs I have and trying ribbon on it and beads and all kinds of beautiful things, but it's not really working out for me. So I think what I'm going to do is embroider the whole bottom as well. Unfortunately, I won't get that done for this video, but that's okay. I can show you in the next video. So this is where we're at, and yeah, let's see what happens. And I'll show you next time I see you. Thank you for watching this video, guys. It was very impromptu. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but it's been fun, right? I really just wanted to show you the process of how I create soft sculptures. I basically just work from my gut and go on a whim. So, I keep the doors of creativity open and see what happens and don't get results fixated on results. That way, really interesting things can happen. I had no idea my little leopard was going to look like that when I started. So yeah, when you're doing things in the studio, it's fun just to keep some things really open so that the unexpected can occur. But thank you for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I had a lot of fun, and you might see behind me that my studio is a mess again. So I'm going to go and clean that up, and I will see you next time. Cheers.